Hey, how you
Hello.
doing tonight, everyone?
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to the Seekers Chronicles, Paranormal Historians.
I don't even know
We
what
got to echo.
episode this is. Do you? I forget.
I got to echo. Hold on, echo's gone.
Okay.
Um, so we have a good show going tonight. We have some repeat offenders coming onto the show. They're um, they're going to be like our paranormal. Oh, we lost one. They're going to become like our paranormal people that's going to be on the show a lot because we're doing Morristown now. We got all
Yeah.
Morristown, New Jersey. We're going to start doing events there throughout next year. With it's going to be us, Richard Marshalla. It's all him. He's the one that got us all this. Marshalla and Ron Lourdes,
Right.
and us and Kim.
And the
So
Cocos, the
and
new
the
additions.
Cocos.
Those Cocos.
So yeah, we should have a good time. I mean, I can't wait. So,
Yeah.
how was your Thanksgiving? Everything good?
Oh my gosh, everything good. Yeah, it's my favorite day. Get to eat all day. Can't beat that.
I'm still eating.
It's like every day.
I mean, it's like the leftovers almost gone. We had like a 20-pound bird, so and didn't go. Yeah, I remember I caught it by its leg last week, and I brought
Oh,
it to
that's
the
right.
yeah. We had a 20-pound bird, and it was fresh. It was a fresh bird, and it was good. It was my son and my daughter-in-law cooked it, and we had a good time.
Oh,
You know?
nice. And your grandson?
Yeah, my little man. Yeah, he's getting so big on me. I don't know.
That's what they do, Anthony. That's their job to get big.
Yes, I know. I got a 32-year-old.
Yeah, blink your eyes. He'll be
It's like
graduating. Exactly.
32, 28, and 21. No,
Yep.
24. Wow.
It's amazing
My
how
baby's a
fast it goes.
24-year-old. It's like, yeah. So he likes to kick me and poop all day and spit on me and do all the baby stuff that they like to do.
Cool.
So I got spent. Plus, it was my wife's birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday, Laura.
Yeah. She turned 26 again,
Shout out.
26 again, and again, and again, and again, and again. She's been 26 for I don't know how many years.
That's a coincidence because so am I.
You're 26 also.
Yeah,
That's right. You're 26. All the women that I know are 26 years old.
Yeah, my
You know,
daughter's 27.
that's good. You have a 27-year-old daughter and you're 26.
It's a magic trick, let me tell you.
Wow.
Yeah, but your wife looks 26.
Yeah. Oh, I see Ron. Ron is in. Hey, Ron.
Hi,
He was with
Ron.
us. We took my wife out for dinner this weekend. We went for sushi, and
Oh,
him and
nice.
Lourdes were there, and we had a good time.
Oh,
Mary Beth, hey Mary Beth.
Mary
So
Beth, hello.
yeah, Mary Beth's always on.
I know. Welcome back, Mary Beth. You're such
Yes,
a
Mary Beth.
faithful watcher. We're so
It's one of
grateful.
our biggest
She
followers. It's
is.
great,
She is.
and she's great with the questions and everything. So
Great questions.
so we got some nice guests. They're nice. They're not just guests; they're friends. We consider them friends and everything,
They
and
are.
they're good people. They really are good people. And of course, Jenny's gonna have to say their names because I always mess up names. Sorry, Ali. I know I'm gonna be messing up your name, so I'm
You
leaving it to Jenny
think?
to mess it up. So here. Go ahead. You do
All
your
right.
promo or whatever you want to say.
Okay. Okay.
Introduce.
So we want to welcome back Melanie Bump and Ali Semakowitz from the Morris County Parks. And if you're not in New Jersey, that's kind of near where I live. It's sort of in central northern New Jersey, in near something called Morristown. If you want to look it up on a map, that general area, Morris County, is there. Richard lives there. Richard Marshalla lives in Morris County.
Hmm.
And so they work there at the Parks Commission and they host us for paranormal investigation events at their beautiful series of locations. So welcome back, Melanie and Allie.
Hello.
Hey
Hey.
guys,
Allie, you made it. How are you?
how you
Yeah.
doing?
I'm
Long
doing
time
good
no
so
see.
Hi,
Hey,
Melanie.
been a couple of weeks.
It's
It
only been like
has.
3
That's
weeks.
unusual. Usually,
Yeah,
I'm doing this from the what am I doing? From the comfort of my bed. So here we are.
It's all good.
I used to do it out of the back inside my car.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
from
my
inside my
office
car.
is
Yeah. Yeah,
I've
come
done-
on.
study
Father,
the
I've
get
done
ready
a
to
lot
kick out
for
of
my
it.
car.
You know?
gosh. I know.
Hello.
So how are you guys doing? How was your Thanksgiving?
Yeah, how's your Thanksgiving?
A lot of
It was
eating.
good. A lot of eating.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
A lot
drama.
of cooking.
Yeah, I'm happy I got my blood work done before, like my cholesterol checked before Thanksgiving, so that I don't have to feel ashamed of what I did to
Right?
my body over the holiday.
Oh, stop. It's like
I
all
do
of us,
everything after the
trust me.
holidays just to watch the I like the face of the doctor when he picks it up and he looks at the things and looks at the results. He looks up at me, he looks at the results, looks up, he starts sweating and it's like, how are you still alive?
Stop.
Hey,
Stop.
you know, so
Silly.
yeah,
My
There's
goodness.
no calories on Thanksgiving. That's a rule.
no calories.
This whole month doesn't count, in my opinion. There's no counting calories this month. We're just having
Last
fun.
month, this month doesn't count. Nope.
Yeah.
Especially it's
Doesn't
Christmas
count.
cookies, no calories.
Yeah, the holidays coming up and everything, more holidays, and it's these holidays. It's great because we have full bellies and empty wallets.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Mhm.
So do things start to slow down for you too at the holidays? I mean, it would be good, I think, for new viewers for to know what you guys do really at Morris
Sure.
Park Commission. So Allie, why don't you start and
Yeah.
just tell everybody your title and what you do?
Yeah, hi everybody. For those who are new here, my name is Allie Smackowitz, and I am the Senior Historic Program Specialist at Foster Fields Living Historical Farm in Morristown. Basically, I'm lead educator. That's what I like to say because Senior Historic Program Specialist is a mouthful. And I run paranormal programs. I coordinate scout groups. I coordinate the staff on the site to cover school groups, special events. You name it, I do it. I ran a chocolate making workshop today. That was really fun.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, it was super duper. It was fun, and we even finished with a bus tour because they brought their own little bus, and we were able to take them around the site. So that was pretty cool. Things don't really, So things don't really slow down. They used to really slow down from November to April. But this is when I do a lot of planning for the next year. So while it slows down in terms of programs, it doesn't slow down in terms for planning.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of what I've been up to. So yeah.
Chocolate. You had
Yeah.
me there. You
I
had me.
know.
Yeah.
I didn't hear a word you said after chocolate.
I know either. What?
What you said?
Really?
Chocolate? What?
No, I
Yeah,
And then
I
kept
no,
on
know.
talking like she said chocolate. Ha, ha, ha.
Bus
You know?
trip,
It was
chocolate.
really
No,
fun.
I got it.
How old are the
Yeah,
kids?
it was super.
How
Oh my,
old are
well,
the
they
kids?
were. This was a senior citizens club from Verona, actually, this time
Ooh.
around. Yeah, so I
So they
work
were
with
old
I work
kids.
with all ages,
Yeah,
everybody.
that's awesome.
They're fun.
That's
Those are the
fun.
fun ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are people.
they
my
were
age
they
coming on
they
there.
were they were super fun. But yeah, we have a special event this weekend, and then we have another special event the next weekend for Christmas stuff. So it's slower, but it's still busy. At least we're not open to the public, so it's not as like double-edged swording.
Right.
Yeah.
And Melanie, I spoke to Melanie today, truth be told, and she said that she was decorating Speedwell for Christmas. So
Nice.
Yeah.
you're not slowing down
Oh,
either.
yeah.
No,
How
lots
are
and
things
lots of
there?
decorating.
Okay.
Because
I missed today's decorating. I went yesterday.
And you're the curator at Speedwell.
Yes.
Mansion.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm the curator of collections and exhibits for the Morris County Park Commission. So the Park Commission has many collections, and they're under
They do.
my control. So
Oh,
Nothing happens without you knowing.
yes.
That's it.
Under control.
Put your hand down and
She's got
So-
like a big room in the back, like in Indiana Jones. You know what I mean? Like she's got
Yeah.
that big-
Oh yeah, that's where the Ark of the Covenant is.
So
Yeah.
so that's my ultimate goal is to get a big room in the back like
To
that.
get the Ark of the
Currently,
Covenant.
everything is out and about. I'd like to have that kind of collection storage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she,
who wouldn't?
she has like a big stone. If anybody goes in there when she's not there, like a booby trap, and arrows shooting from the walls if she's not there. And anybody goes in there without her. She's
That's
one of
silly.
those. Hey, my
Melanie,
Marcella,
Viva.
we got the Cocos, we got everybody on tonight.
Her mind is going now, like, oh, I need one of those old knights going, you chose poorly,
Oh, the Knight
Yeah.
Templar.
right?
Well, we're working on new collection storage plans, so I will
Mhm.
add that into the plan.
See?
Get a Knight Templar to guard the.
See, we knew
guard
it.
the
We knew
Yeah, yeah.
it. See, Kim,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
missing Kim tonight. We're missing
Yeah.
Kim tonight.
Yeah.
So Kim Geyer is not with us tonight. Our beloved Kim is not here with us tonight. So we
Mhm.
miss her,
Mhm.
but see, that was my little psychic thing. That was my homage to Kim, my little, see, I knew you were working on something like that.
Mhm.
I'm kidding. I'm not psychic at all.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're gonna miss Kim tonight, but
Yeah.
we'll
She'll
put
be
the
back.
show
She'll
on,
be back
and
next week.
yeah, she'll be on next week, and so yeah, Kim's a good part of the show. We like Kim, so we
We
keep her.
love Kim.
We love
No.
Kim.
Well,
Kim's
and
amazing.
Before I
We'll
met
keep her.
Kim, she came to Speedwell, and I actually before this I watched her video of her experience here at Speedwell.
Right. The
Okay.
Ghost History Medium, if you want to check it out.
Yeah.
Ghost History Medium.
Well,
She
she
has lots
had
of
that.
good videos out there.
Yeah, I didn't know she had that because I probably would have played that tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean,
So last time we focused on Foster Fields and the Willows
Mhm.
expansion when you two
Sure
were
did.
here. And tonight, this is a great night for me because out of all of the places that you guys work with, I think this is the only one I haven't been to.
mhm.
Yeah.
So I get to learn. I
Yeah.
get to learn along with everybody else. I get to ask
Yeah.
questions and learn. It's so cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've been there twice, so it's a great location. I enjoyed it, and
Cool.
they show us everywhere. You know what I mean? And it's active. I like I said, well, I was telling Miss Bump over here that I was banned to the Vale House. I wasn't allowed outside it. So I wasn't allowed to go anywhere else. So but yeah, no, we had a good time. Both times I was there, I had a great time, and people and guests coming in and out, and it's a great event you guys put on. So,
Thank you. We
It's a
we
great
love
event.
Speedball.
So is it your favorite? You can say.
Oh, I worked at Speedwell first in the park commission, so I was there from 2016 to 2018. I really love the farm though. I'm not picky, but I like the farm because that's kind of like my happy place with all my critters.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
of
I
course.
guess I would like the farm too. You got all the animals you could play with, duck them, and
Yeah.
feed them and stuff like that. I think I would like that too. So I mean,
It's a
all I
really
get,
cool
where
farm.
I am is I could feed deer.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
could feed a cow and a horse and everything else, that'd be cool.
You can. It depends
No
on
animals at
what we're
Speedwell.
doing.
No,
So,
we've
we've
been trying to get animals at Speedwell, but
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't know.
We're trying to get the
Well,
groundhogs
okay.
out. Yeah,
Do
the
we have a
groundhogs
picture
are
of
currently
it,
at Speedwell.
Anthony?
What?
Can we show a picture of the outside of it?
Yeah, well, I'm going to show. I got a bunch of pictures of it,
Okay.
and I'm going to let them start talking. Then I'll start showing.
Perfect.
Okay.
Melanie, you want to start
Who
talking
wants
about?
to start? And I'll just
Speedwell?
start as you guys are talking. I'm going to show pictures of the outside of the building.
Love it. That's our
Okay.
formula.
You want me to
Yep.
start with the first one, with the drawing one?
Whatever you like.
Sorry.
So you show a picture and I'll start talking about it.
Okay, I think that'd be the best thing.
Let me
Okay.
see the pictures. Oh,
Ooh,
perfect.
love this one.
Yeah, so this is the Vale House, the Stephen Vale House. This is from a map, Morristown map. It was in the margins of the map from 1850. And a lot of the restoration work that was done on the house was based off of what this rendering looks like. But So you asked before, what's our favorite? Honestly, the Vale House is my favorite. I feel at home in the Vale House. It's very cozy, and I think you feel that sense from this rendering. It's just,
it's beautiful.
It's not
another picture, and this is the picture I really like. Right on the water.
Oh,
That's
wow.
beautiful.
Yeah. So,
oh my god,
yeah. So that's an interesting view. So the little White House is currently where I am right now.
Wow.
Both of the houses that are in this photograph, the White Houses, were physically moved here.
Oh, wow.
So they were not original structures to the site. During in the 70s, when 287 was coming through and Washington's headquarters plaza went in, they were threatened structures, so they picked them up and physically moved them here.
Oh,
and
wow.
There's a funky photograph of the Esty House that's coming down Speedwell Avenue at night. Somebody locally took a picture of it, but so yeah, that's
a cool shot.
Yeah, that was a donation that came in, and I think it was a student project when the gentleman was younger. He took that
Yeah,
photo.
he must have been very young. Look at that car that's in it. That looks like a car from that looks like the 20s to me. 20s to 30s.
Not 20s, not quite that old, but
that looks like an old car,
this is the late 60s. These were moved here.
Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, so they're moving it there. That's what they're doing.
Yes. Yeah, they're moving
it.
They moved them to they made, so the idea was that they were going to make a historic village.
Mm-hmm.
Similar if you're familiar with Waterloo Village, where it's this all these different structures pulled from different places. So 3 of the buildings on site were moved here from other places in Morristown.
So this building on the right-hand side, that's probably the one that was being moved there.
Yes,
that's
the larger building. Yeah.
Okay, so that's this one. You can see the side, the same thing on the side. Look.
Yes.
See that building.
Really cool.
We call that the Moses Esty House.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Now, how did they move it?
Roller skates. They put roller skates into it and they slide it.
So you're not that far off. They remove, so they jack it off of the foundation. They're not able to. I actually curated an exhibit on this a very, very long time ago. So I don't remember. I think that they can't move the foundation, so they have to recreate a foundation here. But they jack it up, and essentially it's a box that is then put on pallets and brought down by truck. And the
it's
physical,
like a flatbed truck, they put it on.
Yeah.
I see the process being done on other buildings.
It's insane.
Yeah, they jack it up off the foundation. They jack them off the foundation, and then they slide these things, and then they slide it off the foundation, and then they put it on these trucks, like these extra wide trucks, and then they actually drive it to the locations.
That's amazing.
And then when they get to the location, they already have a foundation dug out and everything, and they put it right over it. But then what they got to do is go in the house and re-secure everything, and because you got an old building that's shaking on roads and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I seen processes of that, but that's pretty cool that they did that.
Yeah. And what was actually moving the building wasn't the most complicated part. It's getting the power lines down to get it here. And actually in that photo, you can see there's a power line. So coordinating to get it down Speedwell Avenue physically moving it isn't the hard part. It's getting all the wires out of the way.
That's so
And
cool.
So
Yeah.
and I didn't share this photograph. And now I wish I had. We have the other building that was moved on site that I didn't share a photo of is the Ford Cottage. It's a little yellow house.
Yeah.
And we have a photograph because they got it all the way down the road. They got to the end of Corey Road and it didn't fit under the traffic light. So they literally cut the roof off of the building.
Oh no.
And we have a photograph of it cut in half.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. They didn't
Get
think
it
that
on
through.
point.
Wow.
Yeah. Corey Road is
That
very
was Corey
narrow,
Road.
so it's weird. But
Nobody
yeah.
thought to measure though. Interesting.
No.
It would be easy
Okay.
to take down a traffic light.
We'll measure everything now.
You know, I worked in the street lights also as an electrician. In the city, we do multiple things. I work subways, I work street lights, I worked in skyscrapers. I work on different locations. And I worked in the street. It's like 4 bolts to take down the light.
Is it
or just
really?
to loosen it and swing it out of the way. Yeah, it's not
Huh.
that much. It's not that
Okay.
hard bolt. You know?
Well, they cut the cottage and
Yeah, they cut it in half. I don't
That's
know.
wild.
But cottage
Okay.
implies small. It's not small.
It is pretty small. And
pretty
that's why I
small.
think they thought it was going to be okay.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
probably weren't anticipating the height of it being on the back of the truck.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
they
Okay.
just didn't, they got it down the hill and it didn't fit. So
Right. So in my experience, it's not unusual at all to move these buildings. I mean, in Somerville, where I live in New Jersey, it's a lot of historical buildings, the Wallace House, the Old Dutch Parsonage. I mean, they were moved across railroad tracks,
Mhm.
to be in a different location. They were both moved. It's and these are, amazing historical buildings that were just put on a truck, like you said, and moved. And we also have Raritan Landing. I don't know if it's same idea as Waterloo Village, where they put a bunch of historical homes together.
Yeah, we have that out in Long Island here. Old Bethpage.
Yeah.
Bethpage, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The guy restoring village
so
over there.
it sounds hard, but I guess they do
Pretty
it all
cool.
the time.
And it's haunted.
Uh-huh.
Like, what do you do for a living? I move old
houses.
houses.
Yeah. I'm a tough guy. What do you do? I move a house.
I pick it up, I put it down.
So,
well, and what's interesting is we're moving houses,
pick it up and put it down.
Oh,
but we have a history on this site, particularly that Stephen Vale, who was the Iron Master of the Speedwell Ironworks at the site, we have it documented in his journals that he moved at least 2 buildings on site. And literally, you would think if you're going to move a building that it would be, months of planning. There was 1 day notation, moved the house today.
or a lot of
Exactly
alcohol.
today.
Let's move a building.
Let's move
Yeah.
the building.
got
It was
it.
like no big deal. Okay, so actually, when we believe that the Vale House was moved, that it was further in the moved a few feet because of his journal entry that said house was moved today, and there's evidence in the basement that the house was moved.
Wow.
But we think that he not moved, basically moved like 4 feet,
Right.
not a huge distance, but there's some things that don't align in the basement properly, that if you built the foundation and then built up, they would be in alignment, and they're not, which implies that it was because it didn't fit.
Right.
And the if you bring up the old painting of the site, it's the Kinney Speedwell. I think I labeled it Kinney Speedwell. Or
which one is it? Is it restoring or?
It's painting.
it should say. Wait, hold on. Let me see what I labeled things. It's called Speedwell 1790s.
Good one.
Speedwell 1790.
Got it.
I don't see it.
You showed me when we were flipping through pictures, so I know you have it.
Okay, so it might be.
It's a painting.
Oh, it's a painting.
It's a watercolor painting.
A painting picture.
I know exactly the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh
This
my
here?
goodness.
Yeah. So this is really
Okay,
amazing.
yeah, 1794. Wow.
It's a great painting.
So, and it shows how we changed and we moved buildings. So, before the Vale family owned the property was owned by the Kinney family, and dates back to the 1700s. And so we believe that this painting of the property dates back to when the Kinneys owned it, and there is on the back of that horse carriage, there's a K. So we think that that's K for Kinney.
Mhm.
But the home on the left hand side would be the Vale House. I'm sorry, the right hand side, and then the left is Willow Hall, which is later taken down and turned into what it looks like today by Stephen Vale's son George Vale. But at the very front of the painting, next to a tree, is the original location of the factory, and the factory is the red barn looking building that we have on site.
I think that's the one you told me before.
Yeah, so it doesn't even really exist in the painting.
That's the one you're talking about?
Yes, yes. So you can see they're really,
Wow,
you know,
that's a wild
they're
picture.
very, very different. So, and there's a notation when Stephen takes over the property that he moves the factory because he needed better water power. So he tried to move it closer to get a better pitch for his water wheel to operate.
Mel, when was this postcard from, this picture?
I don't know offhand.
Like 40s looks like.
I'd have to pull the record. I didn't look that up.
But this is when it was abandoned, right?
This is saying that the house was Morse
the telegraph.
the Morse code was done here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So at historic Speedwell is known as the birthplace of the telegraph. So in the factory building, which is a National Historic Landmark site, Samuel Morris and Alfred Vale demonstrated the telegraph to the public for the first time. They sent the first message, which was 11 train cars have arrived, or it was something like that. But
that's interesting. And it was done from that building, or was it just done in?
Yeah,
it was in. So the property was an ironworks, and there were a lot of different buildings within the complex of the ironworks. So they demonstrated the invention in the factory building, which wasn't really, it was kind of a warehouse at that time. It wasn't doing anything. It wasn't being used as a factory. So they had plenty of space. But there were talks in the journals that work was happening on the telegraph somewhere in a building on the property, but it would have been one of the buildings that they used in the ironworks. So the ironworks are technically, so the ironworks buildings themselves are located on the lake across the street from us, and they burned down in 1908. So there's only ruins now.
So back then they could do the telegraph to get Uber's Eat.
Yeah.
Send me a pizza.
Dash.
I'll take French fries.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Chicken chalupa, please.
Hey, please. You have a picture here. I'm going to show the restoring of the building.
Yes.
Yeah. The before and after.
I'll show
that would be great.
Afterwards.
I was wondering. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow, look at that roof and everything.
Look at the glass. I never seen this picture.
Yeah, there's some wild pictures of what the house looked like.
Is that the
So
front or the
this-
back of the house?
This is the back of the house. It faces the parking
Wow.
lot. So what is all glass, those glass windows is now
Yeah.
a porch.
That's crazy.
That
I've
pickup
never
truck's from the
seen this.
1960s, so that's old.
Yeah,
That's a-
yeah.
That's a cool truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the label on the photo says the roof inspection is happening. So you can see the guy going up.
Yeah. The guy's good. He's standing on the roof that's
first
being
roof.
inspected.
That's a great photo.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Wow.
a
Okay,
fantastic
I'm going to show the
photo. I've never
restoration
seen
now.
that photo.
That's
And
really
this is-
cool.
Before and after.
Oh
After.
wow.
Look at
And
that.
so you can see it looks a lot more like that rendering from the 1850s
Sure
Mhm.
does.
from
Yeah,
the map.
really nice.
It's
That's
big.
beautiful. Big house.
Very
It is
nice.
beautiful.
For sure.
Absolutely beautiful.
It is a nice house.
That's gorgeous.
I have two pictures here that I added on. I'm not sure who in our group took the picture, but that night, and I think they're really nice.
Okay. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
That comes out really nice. And there's another
Yeah,
one.
that's the
That's
side
lovely.
porch.
Look at that. Those are nice
Yeah.
pictures. Probably Richard. I probably stole these from Richard.
Probably.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
like-
Lamadou.
That's the Lamadou.
That's a
That's-
Lamadou.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the other one
Yeah.
is what? That's the,
The veil.
the Veil.
Vale House. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean-
I said, I steal all these pictures from all my our friends. Yeah.
Richard takes a lot of pictures.
There's a lot of good photographers in the group too.
Yeah.
There's some good photos I see posted.
I
get a lot of
steal from
guys.
Richard and Lourdes. Those two are always the ones snapping pictures somewhere along the line.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
end up, that's what I tell them before they leave us. I'm stealing your pictures.
Every group has photographer, or two.
Yeah.
that, yeah. Hey, Lady
Yeah.
V.
Lady V.
I know it is.
Get a chance to go back here.
I know that
Mm,
picture
okay.
she was talking about was the one of the back of that abandoned. You were talking about being abandoned, where the Samuel Morse was. That one,
Yeah. The,
where she
the
said that's an
postcard.
awesome
postcard.
picture.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was a great picture. I mean,
Those great pictures. Yeah.
fun fact about New Jersey: there's a lot of things like that in New Jersey, right? We have Marconi, right?
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah.
And that was in, I think, Somerset, right near me, like a couple miles from me.
You have pictures of people's
Edison?
faces here. Do you want to talk about them? Mary.
Yes.
Oh, let's
Yes.
go.
So let's
Talk
talk,
about family.
about people.
Let me
Ellie's
get-
like,
So
let's
let's
go.
start
talk
with
about the
Stephen and
family.
Bethia.
okay, 1 minute.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get that
We have to go
comment off. Here we go. Who you want to start with?
Stephen and Bethia.
Stephen and Bethia. Vale.
Never-
Bethia.
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 I'm gonna
Bethia.
name my first daughter Bethia. I have decided.
Bethia. That's hard.
You've heard it
That's
here,
rough.
folks.
That's rough. Sorry to
Okay.
anyone who has a relative named Bethia, but that's rough.
I never heard that name before in my life.
Neither did I until I started working there. I was like, oh Lord.
I don't think it's an Italian name, Anthony.
Yeah, well, there's no vowels
Oh
at the end
dear.
of
And
it.
she looks like a Bethia. That's pretty cute, though. That's pretty cute. Look at them. They're
Yeah.
I
cute.
know.
They look so happy.
Stephen.
Look at
and
the
Bethia.
mutton chops.
That's
Yeah.
Stephen Vale,
That's a-
correct?
Stephen Vale
Mhm.
and Bethia Vale. Yes.
I never-
Now, so these are they are two separate portraits, but somebody photoshopped them together. They're not they weren't painted that cozy.
I was gonna say that would be so cute if they were though.
I
I
know.
know.
It looks so real.
Yeah, they look, like I said, they look so happy in his pictures. It's like, okay. Is this done yet?
I'm gonna rock that new bonnet. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Let's go.
What, do you know what year are these portraits from? Do you know?
So these portraits are so they were painted by Samuel Morse while Samuel Morse was
Mhm.
working on the telegraph.
Wow.
So they're
Yeah,
from
he was a
the-
trained painter.
Yes, he was a Renaissance man. He was trained painter and inventor. He also was
the
part
telegraph.
of the invention of the daguerreotype, and which is the first
Right.
form of photography.
Right.
So he had his hands in a lot of different things.
Wow.
So-
That's
It's,
interesting.
it's
that
unusual. Don't you think, for someone to be like Samuel Morse was a wonderful painter and also
Yeah.
an inventor? Like usually
Yeah.
you don't have a
Mhm.
left brain, right brain like that,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Well,
a genius.
you need that creative brain for invention.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
a lot of
I agree.
inventors are also artists. And
I
actually,
agree.
so go back to the telegraph picture that you had up. So Samuel Morse, being a painter, used everything that he had in his artist studio. So this doesn't look recognizable as a telegraph, but this was the first telegraph. So
That's interesting.
that square is a structure for a canvas, and
wow.
that there
Okay.
in the middle of it is a triangle that's holding a pencil that would scribe marks onto a roll of paper, and
wow.
that was transmitted from the port rule, which is sitting on the table there, and that's where it
That's
gets more
cool.
technical. But you can see that he's using his artist supplies, and so
That's so cool.
That's cool.
That's
so then if you pull up the portrait of Alfred Vale.
Oh, he's a
Now,
cutie.
Okay, who's Alfred?
Yeah,
Alfred.
Alfred's handsome.
Alfred. He's handsome. He was the
Who's
youngest
Alfred?
one.
Is Alfred his son? Alfred?
Yeah, the
Alfred
youngest one.
Vale is Stephen Vale's son.
Okay.
So
And
Stephen Vale,
Bethia. Stephen and
Mhm.
Bethia.
yeah, Stephen and
Yeah.
Bethia. So
Okay, for
I
those
didn't
keeping
see that.
track.
Did
at
you
home,
labor
he's
something
the
else?
son,
Or?
Alfred. Okay.
it should
How
say
many
Alfred
children did they
Vale.
have?
It's
How
the
many-
black and white photograph.
Okay.
How many
How many
children?
children did they have?
3.
I got the
Or?
family I got here.
Yes, and
The family.
no. It's just Alfred Vale's portrait. It's a
Okay.
black and white photograph of
That's
just
what
a
I'm looking
man
for.
sitting
Got like a cane
holding
or
an
umbrella.
Or, yeah.
Umbrella, that's it.
So what year would that be?
I don't see it.
That would be much more modern.
So,
Sorry.
well,
Black
so
and white. That's
it's not. So it was from a daguerreotype. So,
you got the family.
Okay.
Not that one.
okay. So Alfred. So this is after. This is the Lidgerwood family. So, so Stephen Vale's granddaughter marries his stepson, John Lidgerwood,
Oh
and
my
the
goodness.
Lidgerwood family inherits.
All in the family.
Yeah. So it becomes the Vale Lidgerwood family. And Mary Lidgerwood, who is Stephen Vale's second wife, because Bethia passes away shortly after they move into the Vale house, and he remarries Mary Lidgerwood, which we have a portrait of her as well. And these are their children. Not even their descendants, the Lidgerwoods.
Want me to play? Put Mary up there. Then I want to show you
let's put
something else.
Mary. We can
Okay.
put
Oh,
Mary
yeah.
up.
Here's
Here she
Mary.
comes.
Oh,
Here's
dear.
Mary.
I got a question for you.
You know Mary.
Remember, I seen that face in the. This is what I drew.
Oh.
The face came right in the wall.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Wait, can you click? It's that nose.
The nose and the eyes.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
You nailed that one.
Right. You really captured like the bags under the eyes. No offense, Mary.
No offense, Mary.
No, she
when I
did. Like,
seen
you
this,
got the darkness.
we were going
under
to that
the
room
eyes,
upstairs,
You know? 'Cause I
the
have that
office
too. I'm
behind.
not putting her down.
Yeah, behind the attic.
Wow.
We
So
walking
that's
down, and I said, we walked in. I said, I just seen somebody's face. So I just seen a face come in the wall like this and come back out.
That looks
Wow.
just like her.
And
Yeah.
I seen that picture earlier because I only seen this picture today,
That's incredible.
and I was like, that's my drawing.
And
Yeah?
Yeah.
And
Okay,
it
it's
could be
narrower
her.
because the face, just just came in the wall and it came back out.
And
Very
the big
quickly.
eyes. She has very large eyes. They're wide
Yeah.
set like that.
Yep, that's her.
It does. It definitely could be her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe. And
think
why
if you
would she
put
be
hair on
upstairs
that-
in that office area?
So the bedrooms are upstairs. She was
Mhm.
peeking out, and Stephen Vale's bed office was actually in the room in the room that, because I'm pretty sure I remember where you saw her. So
Mhm.
that would be Stephen's office was up there and the bedrooms were up there. So
Oh,
she
cool.
definitely could have been poking through to see what are you doing up here.
And it's funny because on the other side is the outside. It's the outside of the building. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
the face is coming through a wall, but it's outside the building. So all I
Wow.
seen was that's what I seen is like very quick. Like as we
This-
walked in, like I thought she was trying to come. She was going to try to appear, but then she seen us come in, and then she seen us, and we seen her. Because I said, "Oh," and all of a sudden her face came back out.
Wow.
And I didn't get that on video.
I love when that happens. When you just see a face. I love that.
Yeah, so
And
that's. I
so
thought that was pretty
Anthony-
close.
Anthony, say that again. She was coming from outside?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like when you walk in the office, you walk in, and there's a wall going in front of you. And there's another wall on the side of you. The door's on this side, and
Okay.
you walk in. As I walked in, I seen her on this side, like the wall, like from the outside, not from the window, because I think there's a window in there too. But all I seen is like something come in and like just like a quick. I don't know if they're checking on us or just like coming in and noticing
Yeah.
us there and pulling back out.
But that's
No,
It's the
interesting.
second floor. It's the second floor too.
Yes.
Right.
So
So
it's an
that
exterior wall on the second floor.
that makes you think,
There's
right?
no should be no face.
Yeah, the exterior wall. That's right. There's no way that anybody could come in there. So I was when I said,
Pretty cool.
I was like, oh wow. And I pulled the picture out and I took pictures of it and I figured to put a part of this. You know, that was pretty cool.
Pretty cool. But now Mary's portrait, that looks like a portrait. That not a
Yeah.
daguerreotype. Yeah.
Mhm.
No.
So the other one was a daguerreotype. So that was invented like in the 1840s, was it? 40s?
Yeah, in the I think it's a little earlier, 1830s,
Okay.
but between 1830 1840, because they're
Okay.
working on the daguerreotype at the same time as the telegraph, which became a point of contention.
I bet.
Was she in
Okay.
mourning? Because it seems like they seem to like black a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, historically, they would have worn black for mourning, but like, yeah, every portrait we're seeing is like, even the one with
We're always
Phoebe
in
later
black.
on is in black. Yeah.
So it was, maybe that was just maybe their sign of. But even this picture here, it's like a mourning picture because she has like a on her head, more of a shroud type of
And
thing.
she has like
on her head.
that brooch, like that
Yeah.
could be like a morning
The
brooch.
brooch is black also too. you know?
Allie. Oh shoot.
That's
Right over my
interesting.
head what I was gonna ask you. Never mind.
That's okay.
I
It'll
was
come
gonna
back.
ask you- well, you were talking about them wearing black. Could it be a religious thing?
Or maybe.
I don't think so.
Like, were they like, Calvinist, like, or something, or like very strict, or no?
as far as not as far as we know. I know they
Okay.
were they're Episcopalian, right, Melanie?
Oh yeah.
they hopped
Because
around.
they're buried.
Okay.
Yeah,
a
they
little
hopped
bit.
around.
So
Like,
it's not
yeah,
that.
they're at the Episcopal Church.
Okay.
I
I just thought maybe
no,
they
I just think it was. I think
very-
black clothing was very common.
Yeah.
But it's not to say. So if that would be partial mourning, because full mourning is all black.
yeah.
Yeah, and a big
Mhm.
black
Nothing.
face.
Yeah, covered face. I'm trying to remember if Mary was a widow.
I think she was because she
Good point.
had kids from a previous marriage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because John's her. Yes. Of course, she's a widow.
Yeah,
So,
so she was a widow,
It could have
Mary
also
Stephen.
been that she was painted that way because she was a widow remarrying.
Right.
So,
Okay.
but Baya's in a similar scenario. She's
Yeah.
black with white.
I just wondered if they had.
It is a good
I-
question though.
Mhm.
It is a good question. I didn't think about that.
You know, when you
Um,
don't do laundry every day, you need
Well,
a color that hides.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah, maybe.
And now
my
in the paranormal, we all wear black now too. So
Yeah.
do
Yeah, I
we were
know.
just talking about
Well,
this.
that's all I wear. Black
I
shirt.
know.
Do
were
we
just
think
talking-
that oh my God, Mary was a love match to Stephen? Because we know that Phoebe really wasn't. So
They
I
were
always
good friends.
wondered.
So
They were
Bethia,
friends.
okay. Bethia, here's the order. So
Okay.
so Stephen
Bethia.
married 3 times. Okay. Bethia was the love of his life and the mother of his children.
Okay.
Mhm.
When she died, the poetry that came out in his journals is heartbreaking and
Oh.
beautiful.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. For not a very poetic man.
No,
Yeah.
But
not at
really
all.
beautiful. And then
That's sad.
he remarries Mary Lidgerwood, who was a friend. You know, he says they were she'll make a great he doesn't use the word friend, but a companion.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was really about companionship for him.
Mhm.
And then Mary
Fair enough.
Lidgerwood dies, and he has
12 years
and
later.
he lives into his 80s, which is
Oh.
very old for that time. And
Mhm.
so he remarries a 3rd time Phoebe, and I didn't put Phoebe in here. Sorry.
Oh
Sorry,
Okay.
Phoebe. But
Mhm.
he's in his 80s and she's in her 40s.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
she is significantly younger than him and
Mhm.
honestly wants nothing to do with him. She's very she spends most of her time with her family in Newark, and he complains, and she just wants to spend his money.
So
Mhm.
there's no companionship there. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah. And so there's drama because they are married when he dies, but she
Oh.
gets completely cut out of the will.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and buried separately.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
wow.
That's
She's in a completely separate cemetery. It's like, okay.
there
Dang.
is a little bit of drama. Wow.
Yeah.
And he's
Mhm.
buried with Bethia
And Mary. So his first 2 wives.
together.
Like, I think
Okay.
there's like Stephen and Bethia, and then
That's
Mary is
common,
like
though.
1 down. It's like, oh, okay.
Wait, I gotta do it for Chad. Chad. Wait, I need the heart. Come on. I can't make a heart. It's hard, like, to do it. There you go. That's for you, Chad Thomas.
Taylor Swift does it all the time. We could do it too.
We're trying to
Yeah, a lot of
So-
drama
Alright,
on the
so-
One of my favorites.
So shall we talk some ghost
I was
experiences?
gonna
So
say.
I just I want to show the inside.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
If you had experience there, if not, I just want to show the audience what the inside of this place looks like.
Okay, cool.
You know,
Oh
you could
wow.
describe
That's
that.
the back
Yeah,
parlor.
that's the back parlor.
It's very
So this is all
austere.
first floor.
Okay.
That's nice.
It's beautiful.
This is
Wow.
second floor.
Bedroom.
This is the bedroom.
Oh yeah, that's what we did the thing.
Yeah, and the meter was going crazy.
The meter was going crazy, and I started seeing
For sure.
shadows. I was in the other room. Yeah,
Ooh.
that was a great night.
Okay.
I've never seen a meter do that except in that room.
You saw
This is
shadows
the dining
too.
room.
Look at that.
The dining room table's not set up right now, so normally there's a great dining room table that's actually a family piece. But so
I'm liking the car.
another day we'll visit with the full table set.
Yeah.
Not today.
That's so
Um,
stunning.
Front
That's
parlor.
the front parlor. So that is in front of the first photo that we saw. It's back parlor, front parlor.
Okay.
Here's a picture I put in.
What is
Oh,
that?
basement.
Oh my god, the
Ooh.
creepy basement. There it is.
That basement. That
Why
is
is it
scary
creepy?
down there. Wow.
It's
Yeah.
It just creeps me out. Basements in general creep me out. Like my own basement, I kind of like run down to like do the
You
laundry and
run
run
down,
back
run
up
up.
very
This
quickly.
place was
Um,
interesting because I was standing when we were doing a little like investigation in there, and I was standing by the window, and I was looking out the window, and I see people walking. I see shadows walking from tree to tree on the side there, And then it was
Mhm.
interesting because I didn't say nothing right away, and I forgot who else seen the same thing. And they said,
Really?
oh, there's something moving over there. I said, yeah, I seen that too. And we started talking about it. Looked like maybe a shape of a man walking from tree to tree, back and forth. But it was like a constant, like same back and forth movement. So it might be, something that was going on there all the time. But that basement is very cool.
Just watching you guys.
Okay, here's one that you put there.
This
That's
is
the office.
so it's dressed to be Stephen's office, but his office is actually a real office right now. So
Yeah.
That's
I love the floor, the wooden floors.
oh, I
Yeah.
love it.
That's uneven too. Look at those boards. They're not even even.
Mhm.
They probably
They're
just used what they
perfect.
had. As a matter of fact, if they did move the house, maybe they had to do that.
yeah.
Change
Well,
the
I
board.
think there's also, if you notice there was an original staircase that was removed. So when the Vales redid things, they removed a staircase that would have been there from the Kinneys and put in a new staircase. So it could be some weird things happening with where a staircase once was.
Okay.
And this is the music room.
Or
And there's Mary.
There she is.
Yeah, she's on the wall there. And this is the
Wow.
picture when I was there. There's pictures of I took
Wow.
of that with the thing there. Was that her dress there?
No.
It's just a dress we have in collect.
I
I don't even know what
the track
collection
there,
is.
and she was behind me, so I didn't even see her. That's interesting.
I love how you guys have dresses and costumes and things like that.
Oh, I have several. I have a wardrobe. It's wonderful.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yes, here's the stairs going up, and
It's very beautiful, very austere but beautiful. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're not in the Victorian era, not at all.
It's not
you
gaudy.
go up
It's
the
very
stairs.
simple.
That's the second floor. I love the way that it is.
That's a great shot. Did you take that?
I love this picture.
I don't know. I don't think so. Probably Richard or
photo
Lord.
credit Richard Mojella.
Yeah.
I like I said, I steal these things. And there's another picture.
And admits it.
Look.
Oh wow.
Who is that?
That's
we were trying to figure out it. I think it's Kim, but I don't know who she is.
It's Kim.
It might be me.
And you.
Is that's you, Melanie?
That's
you. I think
you.
that's you.
I mean,
yeah, that's you, Mel.
Those are my arm gestures.
We're from Jersey.
I like, how me. I like my gestures and stuff.
Yeah.
I do
too. It's Anthony when he's like this with the hands.
Hey. And this is the thing you took of a carpet.
It looks big.
Yeah. Oh, can I tell you? So this is my.
Ooh.
So.
Ooh, orb.
Yeah. Okay. So this is, but we weren't talking about ghosts ever when I first got here. Mm-hmm. This photograph, I was inventorying, so taking pictures of objects in the Esty house. Remember, so it's not in the Vale house. Mm-hmm. It was a house. There's no running water, no electric, nothing. We had to just go in and take pictures of objects in there.
Okay.
And later, I'm going through and I'm processing all of the photos, and I came across this one, and my heart just dropped. I was like, "What the heck is that?" Because there's no light in that space.
No, Esty's very dark.
Why would, and even because I used the flash, but why would the flash appear in the middle of the carpet? And that was the first time I went, what is this? Because I didn't know what an orb was or anything, but I just felt like something's wrong with this photograph. And
that's a great picture.
So, and that was really my first experience here, and really the only thing we've caught on in a photo. But yeah, the Esty house currently is not a space that is open to the public.
Okay.
So we've never done any investigations there, but I got this photograph randomly, and there have been people that have seen lights getting turned on and off in the building, and there's no electric and no lights.
Huh.
So
Yeah.
Now that's interesting.
yeah.
That's really
that's
interesting.
pretty cool.
So
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's big. It's
Yeah.
big.
yeah,
And there's
that
no reflecting. It's all just wood.
yeah, I couldn't recreate that if I tried. It's
Mhm.
not
No.
dust on the lens.
I can't see any wings. Yeah, exactly. It's quite
That's
large.
interesting.
Yeah,
So
So
bright
let's
too.
start
it's
build
very bright.
the ghost
That's a good
stuff.
point.
I know you guys experience things here, so I just
Yep.
want to show you a picture of that. Remember when I was upstairs and at the bottom of the attic stairs, I seen a girl standing there, and I drew her.
Oh,
And then I went up in the attic with the lights off by myself, and there was things moving around up there. It was crazy.
Mhm.
So I went up the stairs.
ooh.
I went up the stairs, and I had left the lights off. And I destroyed my ankles and my legs because you have boxes all over it up there at that time. I'm walking with them. Ow! Ow!
Sorry.
But hey, that's what we do. We want to investigate. We got to suffer a little bit.
You
Hey,
shut the lights out.
Sometimes
Yep.
historic sites have boxes places.
yeah. Well, I was in the
Yeah.
attic, and I was up in the attic, and I heard footsteps, and I heard like boxes being pushed, like like somebody's like pushing a box out of their
Mhm.
way so they could get away. And the further I got in and crashing my legs on everything, but up ahead of me was like something, like it was pushing the box out of the way. And then as I was going down, because I mean I was videotaping everything, and I didn't get nothing on audio or video. It was like more of a personal experience I was getting up there because I have my video camera out, but I didn't get nothing. And I think Lourdes went up there, and a couple other people went up there after I started going down. I think it was Richard and stuff, and they were hearing stuff too. But I'm going to show you the picture of the girl that I seen,
Oh
and
yeah, you saw the
I
girl.
that actually led me to go up the attic.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So I don't know who she is. I don't know if you have any picture, but she's looked more modern than
Yeah, she looks like she's from the
Yeah,
70s.
she looks modern.
Yeah.
I,
Same.
I thought like 70s,
That middle
60s,
part,
70s.
long hair.
Very
70s.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
even the
I mean-
shirt, like even the tucked in shirt, it looks like very
Yeah.
70s.
Mm-hmm.
The house was at
Blue
one
jeans
point
on too.
like an apartment. There was an apartment in the house. There's a daycare in the house.
There you go.
It like passed through different hands and before it became Speedwell Village and then joined the park commission. So possibly somebody who worked in the daycare. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
But
We lived in the
yeah,
apartment.
maybe.
So me, she looked
Okay.
like 14, 15 years old, maybe 16,
Yeah.
a young 16. So she
Could've
was a
been.
young girl, teenager, more or less.
That's so interesting.
So
Yeah, but it definitely wasn't someone from, old. It wasn't
No.
Talia. Is that her
yeah,
name?
it wasn't back
Yeah,
in
Mary
era.
or somebody.
Oh.
But that
No,
other
she would've
one,
had a
you saw the
ruffle.
face, oh my gosh, so much
Yeah.
like her.
Yeah,
And,
her hair would
and
be
never
covered,
have her hair down.
maybe
No,
in a
they
bun
couldn't do
somewhere.
that.
Maybe at home, but
Yeah, hair
Yeah.
had to be up.
Like brush
Especially
it
for
out, but
pictures.
then put
In a
it
bun.
up. Yeah.
See, when we go to
Mhm.
locations, we're always thinking of the certain eras and certain things.
Yeah.
This place has been around such a long time.
Yeah.
It's been visited and lived in
Yeah,
and
you're right.
used and whatever all these years. And a lot of people go in and they say, okay, let's focus on 1790
Right.
or the first owners of the place, or maybe the second or third. You don't realize the place has been around such a long time. There's so many people there. Hey, something probably happened after that. I mean, it could happen 10 years ago. It could happen 2 years, maybe last year,
Mhm.
yeah.
and you don't know, and you're going to have activity of that spirit. So,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
It's like,
Only
How many
70 hair.
times
70s hair.
Anthony and I have been on investigations where we find out that 10 years before, a woman was in a car accident out front of it, right? The last
Oh my
car
God.
show was the Playhouse, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and we found out, and Kim was sensing a woman, much more modern woman, and it turns out she completely described this woman who died in a freak car
Yeah.
accident right in front. Yeah.
She was
Well, we
over
have
there,
that road
and she
is
blows
so
her car
busy.
and she died right there. As
Yeah.
a matter of fact, the guest that we had there was the fire marshal, and he actually was volunteer fire. He was part of the fire department at the time, and because even Kim said, I like a helicopter. She says, I hear helicopters and stuff like that. The woman was actually, she was in that car accident, and they had to helicopter her out to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how,
crazy.
because that's how big she was. So
Yeah.
Kim came up with that. That was pretty cool. That she knew somebody was more mon, and then they had a helicopter out, and she got
Yeah.
all that. So
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
it's crazy. That Kim.
Oh,
I know.
We miss Kim.
yeah.
We miss her. I wish
I
she was
know.
here.
Yeah.
Every time she's incredible, and
Mhm.
yeah, incredible.
So
But good point. You make a good point, Anthony, that you can't, it's better to keep your mind open. Like,
mhm.
who's here?
Yeah.
Not hi Andrew, hi whoever, hi
Yeah,
Samuel.
a lot of people would get specific with names.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And because some psychic came in and said, this is the name of the person.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But that person's not the only one there. It's
Mhm.
other ones. But people beat that one person's name to death.
That's
You know,
right.
there might be other things there going on.
That's
and,
right.
And you're overlooking that. And why?
That's a
you
great
try to
point.
go in open-minded.
Yeah.
Great point. So
Like my friend Joe McCaffrey used to say, "Can look outside the box."
that's amen.
And he goes, and every day you got to laugh. My friend
Yes.
joked that. So every day you got to
Yeah.
laugh.
Well, that's
If
great
it's not at
advice.
yourself, it's at something else. It's like,
I would say that we all have a good laugh together.
yes,
frequently.
we enjoy ourselves.
We certainly
Yeah,
do.
we have a good time.
We
we
It's a
really
good
definitely
group.
do.
This is
You
a
know?
solid group of investigators.
Allie.
So now we want to go hear your stories.
Yeah, I was going to say, Allie, please tell me your first experience at Speedwell that was a little bit paranormal.
Oh yeah, that's the
'Cause
famous
we've done the
factory
history.
story.
Now let's do the paranormal.
Factory story.
The famous factory story. So like I mentioned before, so I started in the Park Commission in 2016. I was a part-time educator at Historic Speedwell, education assistant, before I moved on to the farm in 2018. So I was at Speedwell for 2 years, which includes, you're running programs, you're running admission, you're opening site, you're doing your day-to-day kind of duties. So one of mine was opening the site for the day. So the site consists of opening a bunch of buildings. And I lived in Clifton at the time, which is in New Jersey. And Morristown was always kind of a pain to get to. So I remember this was like a Saturday. So I flew to work, like no problems, no traffic, no nothing. So I got to work early. So I'm like, I'm 15 minutes early before I punch in. I'm like, let me just open the site, get it ready. And it was like a kind of overcast and rainy day. It was around October. So it was right around the time that, it's spooky season. It's kind of chilly.
Sure.
And we didn't have any. This was a Saturday. We had no visitors on Friday. And we had visitors on Thursday. So there's a whole day in between having anybody on site, right? Because Speedwell can sometimes be like, it could be a little quiet or it could be really loud. It just kind of depends on what's going on. So a full day between people. Now, part of the tour back then was you can check out some buildings that are just open on site, or you can tour the Vale House and the factory. I think it's like $5 a person. It's a guided tour of the Vale House. And then they would go to the factory on their own. And the factory is really easy. You just open it, you turn on a bunch of lights, and you leave it, and you close it because it's part of the tour, so it's locked. So you can't get in it unless you're on a tour. Can't get in. That's the whole thing, right? So again, there was nobody there between on the Friday. So I go to open site because here I am. I'm like, let me go do my job. Just bopping around in my yellow Park Commission shirt because they were yellow at the time. ridiculously yellow. So I opened all the other buildings. Everything's great. And I had never really experienced anything paranormal before, and especially like not at work. So then I go to open the factory, and you turn on the lights, and then you also go downstairs to start the ambient music, because in the downstairs of the factory, you have like a saw. So it's like showing the different kind of like equipment that could have been used in there. And I'm going downstairs and I'm hearing something, and I'm like, what is that? And like, it's an old building, it creaks, there's things going, but I'm hearing like this noise going. I'm like, what is that? So I go to check it out, and in the basement of the factory, we have a schematic of the factory itself. It's like a smaller building within a glass case, and it shows all the different machines on a tiny level, and you can press levers to see how the whole thing would work. So it's like a diorama.
Oh, that's cute.
It's super cute. It wasn't cute this day. And the way you get it going is by turning this handle on the side. And like kids love it, right? Because you can really crank it and push up all the levers, and all the machines can go super fast or they can go really slow.
Okay.
So I'm going, again, just me by myself, nobody else on site, nobody there the day ahead of time. I'm going downstairs, and I'm hearing what I think is like, oh, somebody left the ambient noise on. I'm like, oh, that's weird. And I'm like, wait a second, I shut it off last night. I'm like, that wasn't me. So then I go over to the factory diorama, and the whole thing is spinning, and all the levers and all the machines are going. I'm like, nope. I went up the stairs.
Oh no, I think
by
I might have
itself?
run out too.
Yeah, it was
And
going by
don't run
itself.
out of
I
anywhere.
left
Wow.
that building.
Creepy. That's creepy.
So fast. I ran into my coworker on the path. I'm like, the ghost. I'm like freaking out, right? And this is before I started doing paranormal. Like, this is before I became a full-timer and coordinated the groups. And like, I'm freaking out. He's like, okay, really? Like, let's go figure this out. So he goes down the stairs. This is Eric Melanie.
That's what I would have said.
So you remember. And he's not a huge believer. So he goes downstairs. He's like, nothing's happening. I was like, oh my God, I swear to God, it was real. And then like, I left it. I was like, fine. I started doing a whole bunch of research on the factory. Did anybody die there? Do we have any like burial grounds? Like, I'm like going through everything, not like, again, because I was a baby like educator. I wasn't even in paranormal at this point.
But
and then
that was perfect what you did.
Yeah. And then, oh my God. And the same thing happened to him a few weeks later. He's like, you'll never believe it. I was
No
like,
way.
was the factory going off again? And he's like, yep. I was like, okay.
So it's mechanical. It's not, there's nothing electrical.
It's a cranking wheel on the side that the kids can really get going. I'm just like, how did this happen?
No, that's what I said. There's no power.
No.
Crazy. And
crazy.
Have you ever been there when it's open and it just starts going off, or?
No, it was literally just that day when it was closed. But I swear, I was like, how is this thing going? It shouldn't be working.
To crank it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, this should not be working. And it was like moving. I was like, who just did
right.
this?
Sometimes
it was like someone just walked away.
Like, the ballerinas and like a music box. Sometimes every once in a while they just have a little bit of juice left and they just go a little bit, like, the last couple notes, but not like full on.
Not a whole day.
Cranking it, Not
not
and again, there's a whole day in between anybody going in that building. So I'm like, who was in here?
Out of juice by then. Wow.
Yep.
That's terrifying. Yeah.
Yep.
That'll do it.
Yep. And that started my journey. So here we are.
That sounds cool.
What would you say is the most active? Is that the most active place, you think?
No, the Vale House is
the Vale House.
Definitely. 100%. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Mel's got stories about the Vale House.
So what room in the Vale House? Let's start with that. Is the most active?
No, so least active. Then
all over.
Oh, I know.
I've had an experience. They're not repeat experiences. They're really all over.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So, let me finish. So, I also have a factory story.
Oh, good.
Do you? I didn't know that.
I do. Yeah. So I was cleaning in the factory, closed the door, and so there's exhibit panels, and you can look under them.
Mhm.
And I see 2 sets of feet that looks like a child and looks like an adult walk by. And so I come around to go like, oh no, visitors have just wandered in and we're closed.
Right.
So I come around the corner to go tell somebody that they need to leave the building.
Oh no.
And there's nobody there.
Are you kidding me?
So I open the door, I look around, and I'm like, there's nobody on site. I've never saw any. I saw 2 sets of feet and no people.
Right.
Wow.
I didn't know
So
this
could
story.
not
That's
find them.
creepy. That's
Did they
so
look
creepy,
like
dude.
regular? Did they look like regular full people? Like not.
Misty.
No, it looked like jeans. That's why I was like, oh, they're just because it didn't look like old clothing to me.
Right.
So I really was, and I was just wasn't thinking, oh, ghosts. I was thinking, oh no, people I have to go tell.
Chase
Those
people
are the
out.
best.
Yeah.
So I was
Ghosts that
expecting
you think are people.
Yeah.
They look like they have sneakers on, or shoes, or boots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what kind of
So
shoes, Mel? Do you remember?
And jeans.
Angle, I don't really remember. I don't think I could really see the feet at the angle. I just saw legs.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, jeans have been around since the 1840s.
They might not have feet.
So
Yeah.
They might not have feet.
Jeans have been around for a very long time. So
I've heard of people.
Yeah, but
seeing
jeans
just
were more of a
legs.
working thing. Only like in pretty much the 60s and 70s. It's when it started becoming people hanging out with them. But before that, it was pretty much workers, in mines and all that other stuff.
There was a factory. There was the ironworks there.
Yeah.
The ironworks. That's right. The ironworks. They probably wore jeans.
But the fact
Something like
is that you were able to identify, like, let's go back to this fact. You could see jeans, like jeans.
Yeah.
Like you're able to actually say what kind of, trousers or pants people were wearing. Like, that's so specific.
And it was a little boy's legs and a man's legs. I could tell.
Creepy. I didn't know this story.
A 9-year-old, if I had to guess on the age of the child, because when I came around I saw the legs and I came around the corner expecting to see a dad and a 9-year-old boy,
right?
And we were not, and nobody was there.
That's incredible.
That's crazy.
That's interesting. I mean, because remember back then, if you're going back to like 1800, 9-year-old boy be working just as hard as that
was a whole grown man back then.
So they wouldn't be in school, they would be working to put food on the table, help their parents out back then.
I wish I had my hot cocoa, because these are such good ghost stories.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
you gotta get a Christmas mug. Christmas mug.
Christmas mug. Yeah.
Christmas mug. So getting in this holiday spirit.
So the other experience that I had before we get into the Vale House, again, so a lot of them happened when I was cleaning. I would clean the spaces, and I think maybe because your mind's somewhere else.
That's right.
I was cleaning in the Ironworks exhibit, which is, I don't know, it's actually a building we've never investigated, which maybe we should.
Oh, we should do that next time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's a carriage. It's essentially a carriage barn, big building, and it has an exhibit in there. So I was cleaning the exhibit, and this was truly the first paranormal experience I had. Somebody whispered in my ear, "Why?"
Oh. No, thank you.
Right in my ear, and I remember thinking, like, wow, why didn't that scare me?
Yeah.
I was like,
what were you doing at the time when you said that?
Did you have music in?
At the time?
No music, nothing. I usually don't have earbuds, hurt my ears, so I don't listen to music. Mm-hmm. Nobody else, and it was in one ear, almost like I could feel the breath.
Right.
Yeah.
If
What were
you
you
know,
doing
you know.
what were
It's
you doing
happened to
at the
me.
time?
Feel
They said
like,
why.
yeah.
Do you remember?
What was
Almost
I was
legal.
Maybe
cleaning
reacting to something you were doing.
Like,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I don't know what I was cleaning at the time. I was kind of in between the two rooms. There's two rooms that make up the exhibit, and I think I was going from one case to another. And maybe they were like, Why are you cleaning this?" I don't know.
so just one
Yeah,
word
this is a
and you could
carriage
make it
house.
out. Why?
Yeah, just one word. That was it.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had that happen. I've been whispered to, and you know when you're being whispered to. Like, it was so
Mhm.
obvious that somebody was whispering in my ear and nobody was there.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
like
mean-
you said, it's directional. It's like right next to you. You can sense it's
Mhm.
in your ear. Like you can almost feel it tickle, like, like
Yeah.
in your
Mhm.
ear.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
also in the carriage house back then, women wouldn't be. Women would not
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah. Why are you here?
I mean, the
Yeah, why are you here?
you here?
Great point.
Hey, why you here? Get out of here.
Get out of
What are you
here.
doing here?
No, but what I'm saying is, usually back then, and you were a white woman, so
Yeah.
it could be why you here.
Why you
Could
Not
be.
cleaning?
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Could be.
So we should investigate that place. Just an
Yeah,
idea.
I
to
agree. We
volunteer.
have never done that room in my
No.
tenure.
I would love to hear that myself, because that's, to me,
Appropriate.
that's one of my favorite experiences is disembodied voices. I love them.
Yeah.
They
You wanna
fascinate
trade?
me.
Want
They
to trade?
just
I'm here all day. I'm here all the time.
I think that investigation,
hear
I
all
think we
that.
have on schedule for next November, which is wild to think about, but I have to plan them so far out so we don't interfere
Right.
Yeah.
with anything.
I saw it
I'm
on
like,
the
yeah.
schedule. I was so excited. 'cause
November
it's the only place
15th, I
haven't been
believe.
to.
I think so. Oh my god, good memory. I'm like, when did I
Because
say we're
I
gonna
thought he said you
It
said
was the
11.
8th. It was
Because
the
I
8th
thought it was
Wednesday.
October 15th, and October 15th is a Wednesday. So I
Yeah.
went back and goes, no, it's November. I said, oh, okay.
Yeah, because
I
we're
thought it
just
was the
like,
10th.
oh,
Okay.
that's a Wednesday. I'm like, I don't think so.
Oh, I tell you.
Yeah,
We were all
That,
like,
I think that's why we haven't done because there's no heat in that building. So
yeah.
in
We
November
always
it's
do this
going to be
one.
too cold.
Yeah, it's
That's
always
not gonna
Why
November
we
stop
when
got
we
me.
do
summer
speed lab.
months? Hey.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, we're doing the grounds of
November.
Foster Fields in August, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
That'll
so many
be-
things coming up. I'm so
Something like
excited.
that.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk all about that at the end, but I got to hear the rest of your stories first.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now we're here. This is my long list of experience.
Oh
She's
my
got a lot more
goodness.
lists.
I
Oh
gotta
my
go
gosh.
get my hot cocoa.
I've been working here for a long time.
Let's
So so the first experience that I had in the Vale House, I was doing research into, we have some Godey's Ladies magazines that if you're
we
familiar
love
with them,
Bodie's.
yeah, they're like the Vogue magazine of the 1800s. And so we had to research how a dress would be worn, and so we were looking through the book, and the way the book is set, the magazine is set up, is it has the content in the front of it, and all of the pictures are in the back. And I was in there and I complained and I said, I hate the way this magazine is laid out. Why are all the pictures in the back? This is not helpful. And the moment I complained, the clock in the room started chiming. A clock that's never been wound, never heard it made a peep ever again. So I was looking at the magazine with my coworker at the time, and she looked at me like, does this, and I could see her looking to see what my reaction was, like, oh, is this normal?
Is that normal?
Exactly. And she's like, is it supposed to go off? And I said, no, it's not supposed to go off. It's not wound. There's no reason that it went off. So we were like, we're sorry. We closed the book and we left.
Oh, we love this book. We love it.
We've offended you.
Do you know how many times it chimed, or just once?
Just kidding.
Too many.
Really?
Many for comfort.
It was more than once. It was more than once. Because it wasn't just like a gear pinging. It wasn't. It was.
Oh my
it was that.
goodness.
It was that clock went off.
That
Right.
is so
It wasn't
cool.
just like a ding. It was like
Yeah.
bong,
See, as
bong,
an
bong,
investigator,
like
I
that.
would have like try to get the day, how many times it did, and
Yeah.
then try to figure out why it went off at that
Yeah,
time.
but
At that
it is
I
time,
wasn't an
okay.
investigator at the time.
I know you were
I
like,
was
We had no
I'm
idea.
out of here.
research and started and never. I'd only all these experiences. I never had any of these experiences as a kid. So when I started working here, I was like, what is happening?
right.
What is all of this stuff? So I
new
didn't
world
know
for
what
you.
to make of it.
Yeah,
Right.
no. When you first get that, I mean, I understand that because the first experience you get, it's like the first thing you want to do is just let's go, time to leave.
Yeah.
Like me in the
Time to go.
factory.
Okay, time to go, lock up.
Yeah.
I'm gone. Okay.
Not doing this today.
Yeah.
But something like that, it's more like you figure, like it's not scary right away. Like, it's just like it's startling, and and at first your brain is trying to you're trying to wrap your head around it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can see you going through the steps in your head. Like, wait a minute, does that clock work? No. Why is
No.
it bent? Like, and then your blood runs cold because you're like, wait a minute. Like after you think it
this
through.
is not supposed to happen.
Right.
This doesn't
right.
happen here.
That was
Right.
so cool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
So,
do another one,
Takes a
Melanie.
minute. That's a
So-
great one.
In the house in general, so my office is currently in the Lamadou, but my office used to be in the Vale House. And Katie and I, my coworker Katie, that I believe you've met her, but so she had her office is where you saw Mary's face come through the wall is her office. So I would be downstairs and she would come downstairs and she'd say, what do you need? And I'd say, I don't need anything. People would call her name constantly. So we would constantly hear our names called. She would get called a lot more than I would. And then I would go into because my office is a converted porch, was a converted porch. So when we went into the main hub of the house, we would where her office is, we would hear footsteps and she would be downstairs. So to the point where several times I had to go upstairs and check that there wasn't an animal running around upstairs because we would hear footsteps so often. Which there's no, and if the footsteps we heard, this would have been like a bear walking around upstairs.
Right. It's no squirrel. I gotcha.
Not ideal.
No squirrel.
That ain't no squirrel.
Yeah. So the next experience is the experience that I said, I can't reason this away. This is it. Like, no, there's something real happening here. This is the moment that I said, oh, ghosts are real.
Let's go.
Like,
So
this is so interesting, your journey.
Yeah. My journey has been all around the house here. So we were by that point we were having hosting paranormal evenings, and we were doing a private investigation before we were going to do the public one. And it was Katie and I again, and there was a lot. So the investigator we were working with, he uses flashlights to communicate.
Right.
So he had 2 flashlights, and we were asking yes and no questions. His name is Frank, and the flashlights were going in sync with each other and getting really bright. I mean, really, really bright, that that the flashlight couldn't do that on its own. So I knew because by that point I had been doing this for a while, that requires a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And so I was like, hey, you have a lot of energy. So show me that you're really here and this is real.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, and so there was
oh, I know this one.
In that, this was crazy.
Oh, dear.
So this is where if people ask me if I believe in ghosts, I'm like, yeah, this is what happened. So
Okay.
we're sitting in the back parlor, and at the time the back parlor had stanchions set up, like, you know, those bank tellers, like the bank stanchions, the line you from walking into the space. We don't have the ropes anymore, but we did then. So the flashlights were on a table behind the ropes, and I was sitting on the floor with the rope in front of my face. And I said,
okay,
well, if you have this much energy, move the rope.
Uh-oh.
And in front of my face, like a finger depressed it, pushed it down in front of my face, and pulled it back up. And I screamed and jumped into Katie's lap.
Yeah.
Because any of the other experiences, I would say, like, oh, move that ball or move this or move that. Nothing ever happened. And all 5 of us saw it. Now, somebody was filming it, but when they filmed, and this is where, because you were saying before that you didn't catch anything on film. So that happened. The camera was pointed directly at it, and something happened where it happened, where the rope was cut off out of the frame. So you didn't see the rope move. Something happened with the film, so it wasn't caught. So I said, because the person said, oh my gosh, I didn't get that on tape. I need to get that on tape. So I said, well, let's set it up and let's do it again. And so we set it up, and I said, can you do it again?
Very good.
And the rope came, instead of it being pushed down, the rope came at me. And the smell of perfume, like almost as if somebody's body brushed against it, pushed towards me.
Right.
But what was incredible about both of them is, you know, when you push a rope, if you push anything physics, there's going to be some reverb, some motion.
Sure.
All of it was instant. It was down, up. Like no motion, no shaking, no nothing. It was just, it happened, and then it didn't happen. And again, she checked the tape, and again, there was an issue with the tape, and it wasn't caught on camera.
Yeah, sometimes they don't want you to catch it, so
no.
But that's amazing.
That happens.
It was incredible.
I mean, you all saw it. How fast was it? You said it was like real fast.
It wasn't. It was slow enough that I could see a finger depressed in front of, like, the indentation of a finger.
That's insane. Every time you tell the story, I'm like, because
it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy.
You're in the right company here, because we all believe you.
No, of course.
That's why you're on the show, because we had similar or same experiences. So you're in a good place. And people listening to the show is because they believe you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know? Why do we come up with these things and want people to think we're crazy?
And it wasn't.
I saw it with my own
eyes, and so did everybody else in the room. And it's not parlor tricks, because if it was parlor tricks, I would have had to set them.
Yeah, of course.
I put that rope there. I didn't set a booby trap in the rope to make it move. Like,
no, of course
why would you?
And
when did you have time to do that?
Wild, exactly.
Never. Yeah, I mean,
Mary Beth in the chat asked if that was from the last 2 years. When was that?
No. 2 years? No.
It was when were we investigating with Frank?
Well, I wasn't even there. It was like the last one with Katie before I took over. So that had to be 2017, 2018.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So now you know, when you ask, you better be careful what you ask for.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I loved it, though.
Yeah, of course.
But it was amazing. It was the most amazing experience. And you know, in any of those experiences I've had here with somebody whispering in my ear, they've always it's always felt like a gift. You know, like just nothing negative about it. So great. I would never change it, but I also know that was something so special, and I don't know. I mean, hey, why not ask? I could ask again, but I would I know that was a really special thing, and I can't expect it to happen again, because the other thing I know that required so much energy.
Yeah,
sure. But I mean, seeing somebody's legs walk by is pretty special too. I've never seen that. I've seen somebody walk by me who wasn't there, but that's it, once. And I've been doing this a lot longer than you. So that's pretty special too.
It's like, you know, when you start saying stuff, it can happen. Once spirits know that you could see them or you accept them,
or you're talking to them, like you said. Like,
and
that's
they may come back to you more often, especially now you're believing in them.
Yeah, lucky you.
You know,
and you're familiar with them. You're a familiar face there.
I mean, it's weird because I've been doing this a long time, and just recently, down my basement, down in my building, I go out in the morning. You know, I'm going to go watch my grandson, and last week it happened, and it happened yesterday. And I'm walking down the basement, and I hear a man go, "Wait, there's nobody down there." And I actually stop and turn, and it's like, and then I hear footsteps behind me.
Oh,
it happened twice already. So once spirit knows you see him or hear him, or you have the ability, it's a possibility that they might, you know, they're going to start. Do you guys have? Point. I mean, anything ever think you follow you home?
No, I hope not.
No. I don't think so.
It's never happened.
I live in a
either.
really old house, like in the middle
years.
of the forest at the edge of Morris County, and I just recently acquired a person that I live with now, but like it was me by myself in this house for like 18 months. And
I acquired a person.
I acquired a person. He's lovely.
Mail order.
In the middle of the woods.
Amazon.
So like moved here, and like, you know what? I always wondered after paranormal, like, because we investigate until like 11 p.m. and then I have to drive home for like half an hour, and then I'm always like, is something gonna come home with me? But like, you know what? So far, nothing. And my house is old. Like, I live in an old house with timbers and a hearth in the basement. I have no idea how old it is. I think if there's a hearth in the basement, I'm assuming 1850s, maybe.
Earlier, probably. Yeah.
Or earlier, but like, I don't ever feel anything. And then sometimes I stay at Melanie's house because I watch her dog, and she also lives in an older house, and I don't feel anything there either. So like, luckily, I haven't had any spooky things come home with me. I don't know about you, Mel.
Well, wait,
you do.
No,
watching your stage. You're not gonna watch your dog no more.
Yeah.
I love
Allie knows.
That's my bestie.
We took care of things. So my 9-year-old son started seeing things around the house.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
wait, recently?
Like 2 years ago? Or like a year ago?
I think it was about a year ago. Yeah.
That's not good.
So, but
it's not
we actually Kim and Rich helped us.
Okay.
And talked to him about what was happening, and explained it a little bit.
Great.
And asked.
Don't dismiss it.
Yeah. It was not. I'm like, there's not a parenting book on how to deal with this. I don't know.
No, my God.
No, you pick the right people to help you, and there's nothing wrong with what's happening to them, but you want to know how to deal with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it was whoever was appearing as a shadow man, which
that's scary.
Was also very frightening.
She told me that. I was like, oh no.
I know.
So we have to
Yeah.
call people.
But I mean, I think we've hyped up, like, this is how I feel about shadow figures. Like, I find them frightening too. You watch, like, on TV or whatever, you see it. But I think we've hyped them so much to be, like, terrifying. And I think we think things that are dark or scary, you know,
My
that kind of
first
thing. So I
experience with
try to be,
shadow.
like, logical about it, you
I
know?
started when I was 3 years old. I seen shadow figures since I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
And that's
But do you
how I
think they're
started with
bad?
the
They're
shadow
necessarily
figures.
bad?
But back in the 60s, there was nobody to talk
No.
to.
No.
Wow.
And so I experienced, and then it got, being my name called. And then I started seeing things more. And, growing up, and I had nobody to talk to. So it was scary. So just all you got to do is be there for them. Don't dismiss
Right.
them.
Right.
Don't dismiss them, because that's the worst thing you could do.
I agree.
Because at one point I felt like I was just crazy and nobody believes me. And
Oh,
I have friends, and I mean, and then when I got out of the paranormal closet, and I started telling people, like, I'm starting, and then I lost friends because they, but
that's so sad.
just be there and
Yeah.
Yeah.
listen to the stories. Don't say
Yeah.
no. Just listen to the stories. Let them talk.
Yeah.
That would be the best thing for them. I mean, they
Great
probably told
advice.
you the same thing, but I've been experiencing things since I was 3 years old.
That's
And
such good advice, Anthony.
It
and
is,
just listen, and don't dismiss, because
Never.
even if it's not, and there is something else going on, just listen, and that's the best thing you could do.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you go
Right.
against them and they make them feel like they're, oh no, you're crazy.
Right.
That's the first
Right.
thing you think. Oh, my
Right.
mom and dad don't listen to me. They think I'm crazy.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
does it
So-
really matter if it's actually, like you said, if even if nothing's really going on or it's something else, even as like a skeptic like me, or like someone who likes to debunk, I would just listen because it's real to them, whatever it is.
Yeah. Something's
Whether
happening.
whether it's normal or paranormal, it's real, and they're
Mhm.
experiencing it, and they're having feelings about it. So who
And I'm
cares?
sure he feels
Yeah.
comfortable because he knows you do paranormal investigations as part of your job.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's
Yeah.
like, I can talk to mom about this.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope so.
Yeah.
Sorry, we
Definitely.
cut you off, Melanie. Go ahead. You're
No,
saying,
that-
so do you think that's something that followed you home?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No, may not.
Okay.
If you guys live in a location that has a lot of old stuff, besides buildings, like you say, you have old buildings. How many people were living in those buildings
Yeah,
before you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
got there?
We don't
Okay,
know.
all those buildings, what up? What was on that land? I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, anything could follow you home. I mean, from the subway, shit followed me home. In the
Yeah, of
New
course, of
York
course.
City subway, things followed me home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But those
So-
are people.
But the whole thing is, it might not your location you're at, things follow you home.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
don't even think that might be a possibility. It could happen, but most of the time it won't, because it probably wants to stay in the same location. It doesn't want to travel. It doesn't want to get out of there, for whatever reason. That's the reason they're there, because probably was like the happiest time of their life, and they wanted to be with their family or whatever.
Great.
You know,
Another
that's
great
why they're
point.
there.
Another great
You know?
point. Even
So-
though you're fun, Melanie,
Mhm.
and people would want to be
And-
with you.
If you need more advice about your son, just you can hit me up also.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll
Yeah.
talk to you about it, because I always try to help the kids on anywhere I go. And
Mhm.
at Paracons, and parents bring their kids up, and the kids start telling me their stories, and I just really and I talk to them,
Yep. Yep.
and some of these kids come up with these stories. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Kids are
we
super
have
perceptive,
children
too.
at your events
Mhm.
frequently, and
Yeah.
I love that so much. One of my friends brought
Mhm.
his son to the last one
Mhm.
that we had.
Yes.
With the Willis Mansion. It was so
Mhm.
good. So good.
Yeah, I like to. So I know we had, when we originally started doing these paranormals, I had capped it as adults only. But then like
Right.
more and more people would call me and be like, "Hey, like my kids experience stuff. They're into this. They want to
Mhm.
really investigate. They really want to get. They understand it's not
Mhm.
like a haunted house. They understand it's not like the TV shows you see.
Right.
And I have been letting people in. There's another kid that comes with her dad all the time, and she has been
Yeah,
coming.
she's wonderful.
they've been coming to every hunt and they're super into
Yep.
they bring their own meters and I'm just like, this is amazing. It's like, you know, you gotta let these people in because they want to also experience it too, these little guys. And like, it's super important that we do this because then maybe we're explaining something to them that they couldn't otherwise kind of figure it out. And here we are, adults who are like, we're listening. Like, let's help you.
That's a great point. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
it's
great.
super
Everyone's
important.
great.
And there's people out there that are interested in the same thing they're interested in that they might not find in their school. So they have somebody to share that excitement with.
Yeah.
And mentor them a little bit, like Anthony likes to mentor them a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Yeah. So I've been making it ages like 9 and up. So I'm like, that's fine because like you can't make it any younger than that.
Daytime investigations for the kids.
Yeah.
The night one is a little different because the dark makes them more. It makes them a little more eerie.
Yeah.
The little
and it's
kids
past their bedtime.
They might. The kids that go on these investigations don't go to bed at 10 o'clock. I'll tell you right now.
No, they're just like, we go to bed at midnight.
We're going to be super paranormal people, and sleep is very rare for us.
What is sleep?
What's sleep?
Yeah,
I agree.
And then when we're not on investigation, we're looking up to do something, or we're doing reviews on our equipment. The reviews are the worst. But once you get that, like, it's like I got something. You jump in
exactly.
Yeah, I totally agree. And one of the
we
things
cut you up with some of these stories. You got more stories?
Yeah.
So I got through most of the stories, but there was one that happened on one of our investigations that was pretty cool. I don't know if it was the investigation that you were on, Anthony, but we were in one of the I'm trying to remember if so we changed a lot of the displays in the rooms of the Vale House. So it was definitely in the second floor. We have, before it was an office and a bedroom, it was a children's room and a bedroom. And so we were in what is currently the office, and I can't remember if it was if it was set to be a children's room or if it was still appearing as an office. So we're in there, and at the time Rich was in there, and I don't remember what the equipment was, but it was, so what's the equipment that scans the radio frequencies?
It's
Ghost box?
Ghost box.
Spirit box.
It was a ghost box.
Spirit box, either way.
Okay.
Yeah, and so you know the ghost box, it scans channels. It doesn't just hover somewhere and play music. So this started playing music for us, but not just any music. It was like 1800s parlor music played on the same type of piano that we have downstairs.
Oh wow!
So what radio station is playing that?
Yeah.
And so, and I remember it going on and on and on, and it was we were getting a concert basically, and there wasn't anything else coming through. So that was really awesome because I know that was unusual, and whoever we were communicating with wanted us to hear that music.
That's cool.
I mean, we did the Estes downstairs with me and Joe. We did on the tour. We did the Estes, and we were getting some stuff there. But I mean, when we do the Estes, sometimes people I think they're afraid to tell us what they're hearing and stuff. So it was a little quiet. But upstairs
takes practice.
Yeah. But I did we did up in that room upstairs. Yeah, the bedroom where was Kim and Richard, and then I went.
Oh my God!
Bedroom, and I was in the other bedroom. You know, they were doing their thing there, and I was in the other bedroom, and I was showing equipment, or I was doing my stuff there. And then they brought their tour into me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in there, and as you guys came in, I kept on seeing people walking back and forth inside the other room. So I told Richard, go get the other people. And he walked in, and there's nobody there.
Yeah.
There's nobody there.
Mm-hmm. Is this when the meter went crazy?
Yeah,
That
then
matches up
then
with
all
what
my
you
meters
said.
went off. All
Oh my
meters
God.
went off. Everything started going crazy.
That was
And,
insane. Yeah, everything was lighting up.
Yeah, it was like a Christmas tree going. It's like everything I had. The millimeter went off.
That's
The
interesting.
RAM pod went off, and everything went off at the same time. And
I love it.
It was interesting. And then we had, I think I did the spirit box also up there, and I had one of the kids there asking questions, and it was giving them answers too.
Oh.
I forgot the answers exactly. We wrote everything down, but it was interesting. I was getting a lot of activity up there, and also the other room. You have a storage room up there across the hall.
Mm-hmm. The collection
Remember,
storage.
were you with me when I walked in and I seen a man running
in the
across
storage room?
In the storage room, but he can't run back there because there is shelves
Yeah, it's locked too.
against the wall. And I see him running right across. And then, I went after him. And then as I went down, I see him on the other side. It's always like going back and forth, like he's making me. So I even set up my camera in there. And my camera, I had the night vision camera. I figured maybe I'll just get something that way. And I walked out. I came back in. My camera's completely spun backwards.
Whoa.
Oh,
Really?
I love that.
Yeah.
So you had
Because I was
set up
shooting
and
this
it got
way.
turned.
Well, the shelves were. When I came back, my camera was facing the wall.
And
way.
no one's
They do
allowed in
not want
there.
to be
Like that's
photographed.
completely off limits too. So
Yeah.
nobody else could have spun it
so
around.
Yeah. We've
know
never
about
in the
that.
doorway there. So whatever happened had to happen while I was standing in the doorway. And my tripod was tight and everything. So because my camera, I'm afraid thing's too expensive to break.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
It's tight.
Yeah.
I make sure it's nice and tight on the
of
tripod.
course.
So it's facing this way when I was doing it, and also it's backwards.
That's so cool.
And, and we were getting a lot of stuff there. It was interesting.
I love locations like that one where you get, spirit box. Oh wait, that was, but that wasn't there.
That was at the cultural center.
That was at the cultural center.
When the cops joined us. That was so funny.
Right.
Yeah. That was the cultural center.
Yeah, Ron and Lourdes were running Staticom in
the conference room. Yeah.
In the conference room, and it also houses the sheriff, right? Correct?
That building has a sheriff.
Right. And so they came in to see what was going on, and they will never do that again.
Yeah, I think he slept with his gun in his hand all night.
I have no doubt.
Yeah.
But going back to the Vail House, I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on there. I did hear the piano go like a ting when I was coming down the stairs. It sounded like somebody ting, and I thought somebody was in there actually playing.
There's a piano there,
and I heard it like a ding, but I didn't have anything going on at that time. It was, that place has activity. Even down the basement, we were in the front,
wild,
and we had the rampart in the back, and we're all sitting in the front. I forgot I think we're doing. It wasn't Staticom at the time. I think he was doing his
direct radio voice.
He had the radio or something like that. I think at that time, whatever.
Yeah.
And what do you call it? And the radio, and we're all there. And all of a sudden,
she means you two, not us. I'm just kidding.
Huh?
He means you guys. I was like, oh, thanks, Ron.
I love you too, Ron.
He doesn't care about us.
Oh, you mean them.
I seen them this weekend. They don't want to see me no more. Not the next, But yeah, the ramparts were going off in the back room. We had them in the back. I know Richard had something back there, and I had something, and I'm not sure. I think Ron maybe had. There was a bunch of meters back there, and they were going off, but they weren't going off like all together. this one would go off and stop. This one would go off and stop, and then the one down here would go off and stop, like somebody walking back and forth, setting them off. So it was that night, and then like I said, I was looking out the window, and I seen shadows going back and forth. So that's a lot of activity going on. I know in that building.
I love that it's outside. I mean, this is what I love about. See, I haven't been there, so this is what I've learned and what I love about this place. You have like apparitions. You have equipment being affected, and you have flashlights. Something simple. You have something sophisticated. I love the different degrees of activity and like different types of activity. Like these places are the ones we investigate most, right? We get all the different kinds of activity. Inside, outside, something coming through the wall. Like, I love it. Footsteps, voices in your ear, disembodied voices. Like, what else could you ask for? This is like heaven for a paranormal investigator.
Somebody that didn't believe, all of a sudden become a believer.
Yeah, no.
You became a believer.
Yeah.
I'm a believer.
Well, I never.
If I try.
Yeah.
Are you guys?
I never had experiences there. What? No.
Good.
No.
That's good. Good. That's good.
No, I never had experiences paranormal wise, except at Speedwell. Where was I? My parents, my dad especially, he's a huge just a war buff in general. And we went to the USS Mississippi, which is a decommissioned warship. I forget where we were, but I got like shoved and I fell and I slammed my knee, and I had to be like 7, and like nobody was behind me. It was really weird. So that, and then I went to Speedwell years later, and then I had that experience. So it's like I wasn't
really
a super believer, and now I am, and then I get to work with like you guys, and I'm just like, I'm here. I'm experiencing all this with you guys.
Is it your favorite part of your job? Of course it is.
It is.
I mean, I would love it.
I have so many fun parts.
Once you become a believer,
this is the most fun.
Once you become a believer, you start going back in your past, and you start realizing, hey, maybe I did see something. Maybe those things I dismissed back when I was younger, maybe I did see that. Maybe everything's a maybe, but it all builds up to what you do now. You believe, but then you think about, hey, maybe I did see me. So it does open you up too.
It does.
Sometimes you don't want to get too open. You got to learn to shut down and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you said, you're psychics and everything, but seeing it. And I have I love Richie believes in me, and him. I think everybody has abilities. Everybody has some sort of ability. Except with Jenny. Jenny shuts it down. She shuts it on.
Well, she's our scientist. We need a debunker.
Nothing.
This is like Jenny. Remember this? I see it. No, I don't. You see it. I know. This is her paranormal part, and this is her science thing. Mine. You did. You seen something? No, you didn't. You see? Yes, you did. No, and it's like a back and forth fight inside her head. Paranormal science.
We'll have to set up the rope again, because that'll if it doesn't, and there's enough witnesses, you'll be able to say, I know what I saw.
I remember you telling me that story years ago, and I was like, no way. But
that's
now
an
that
amazing
I've
story.
I'm like, yeah, makes sense.
Not only did you see it, but it happened on command. Like, you have made a great point that seasoned investigators would make, which is just don't expect it to happen when you ask it to. Like, it's very rare that you're like, hey, can you close the door? And it closes,
You got things coming up. We got 6 minutes, so and then we got to say our goodbyes.
Okay. You want to talk about next year first, like what we're going to be doing together?
We got to do a little quicker.
I do. So from Marley, it's going to be 2025 in a few weeks, which is blowing my mind. So our first investigation of the year is going to be at the Tubbs house, which is out in Chester or Far Hills, depending on either way. It's in Chester Hills, New Jersey, and that's supposed to be on the 15th of March. Then we have a hunt in May of 2025 at the Cooper Grist Mill, and that's going to be on the 10th of May.
I love that.
Then we have we're also bringing back, and this is pandemic special, we're bringing back the Grounds of Foster Fields investigation in August 23rd, around Melanie's birthday. So happy birthday, Melanie. We're doing a ghost hunt.
Oh, cool.
And then
baby, I am too.
it's, November 8th is Speedwell, which is what we talked about today. So that's in basically a year from now, we'll be at Speedwell again. So we're doing 4 investigations next year. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be super fun. I hope you guys can be there. For everybody who's watching, like, come through. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I know you guys are gonna be there. I can't wait.
Maybe next year we can revisit this after Anthony and I have gone there together.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we'd love to do that. Yeah,
that would be really cool. We can show our evidence, you know. But you have beautiful locations that, you know, we've been to Frelinghuysen Museum. Say it, Anthony. Frelinghuysen.
Frelinghuysen.
You can't do it. And never gonna happen. Never. And we
has more than 4 letters in it. I can't say it.
Yeah.
Frelinghuysen.
We got to.
But yes,
we got to say goodnight now.
Yeah.
And we got a couple minutes left, and we going to get kicked off the air. And
that was fast.
It was a good night. Thank you guys for coming on again.
Thanks for joining us
again. Because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff together.
Yep.
And it's going to be.
We love working with you guys.
Do you have a website? Is there a website to contact?
Oh gosh, yes. Okay, so. Honestly, the best way to contact me is through email, but you can find any of us through www.morrisparks.net. We also have a very strong social media following. So it's the historic sites. Historic sites at the Morris County Park Commission on Facebook and also on Instagram. You'll find it. We're there. It's super fun. We got a great presence. We show cute animals. We show historic stuff, and we also show, we post our stuff there too. So feel free to follow us there. A lot of cool things happening this year coming up. So very, very exciting things.
I love it.
That's great.
What's on my
can't
shirt?
wait. I can't wait to be part of all your stuff.
Distracted by ghosts. I decided I'm going to wear a shirt to represent all the locations that we go to. This one is from White Hill Mansion in New Jersey. So visit White Hill Mansion, beautiful Revolutionary War mansion. So each time I thought I would feature a place that we've been to and give them a little shout out. So White Hill Mansion.
That's great.
This is their new shirt, Easily Distracted by Ghosts, which is true.
So we got to say goodnight now. Thank you again. Thank you very much for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
You got it.
Kim will be back next week. Don't worry, she'll be back. She's gonna have she's just gonna come back.
Come back
next week we're having a good group of guys and gals on next week. So we should have fun. So I'm just gonna say good night. I want to thank everybody for coming. And I just want to tell you, you got to be safe out there. If you're going to investigate, make sure you're safe doing it. You got to be doing it safe. If you're not, I just want you to do it safe. Remember, we're looking for ghosts.
Don't be a ghost.
Don't want to be a ghost.
Nope.
Don't become one.
Don't be a ghost. No ghost for us. Okay? I'm going to just hit the ending banner. I'm going to see if I can get that up here.
Okay.
And
good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for watching. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.